I'm dog at BeeSwarm Simulator. If you don't know, in my previous video, I boosted 70 trillion as a red hive. Look at my hive, by the way. Fully gifted with dark side, level 20, full mutation, but I can only boost 75 trillion. I'm bad at the game. And you know what's worse than that? You can be bad at the game, but the blind leading the blind situation. How can I call myself a guider? Someone who makes YouTube guide, guiding people how to make honey when I couldn't even guide myself. Like, sure, I can help transform your graph from 500 million to a billion per hour graph, or a billion to 3 billion, maybe 5 billion to 16 billion, to 300 bill, to 200 bill, 700 bill, 600 bill, 400 bill to 600 bill, 200 bill, 600 bill, 500 bill, 800 bill, 500, 1.60, and many more on my Discord server. But this doesn't prove anything. This doesn't prove that I'm actually good at the game. This does not prove that I'm qualified as a guider, and because of that, I quit at guiding people. Fortunately, I'm not gonna answer any more questions. I clearly am not qualified at helping people at all. But don't worry about it, because I do have a replacement. Introducing the most handsome, the smartest, the GOAT himself, the best of all time, the one, the only, Google Slide! Just so you know, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna quit at guiding people, but I'm not gonna call myself a guider anymore. Call me an advisor. I am the BeeSwarm advisor, not a guider anymore. I quit guiding, but I'm not quitting at advising people. I can give you small advice from time to time. But if you don't know, for the past week, I've been working on some simple logic presentation. Basically, Google Slide that you're seeing right here, my act helps you make 500 to 1000% more honey. I'm not even joking. For example, it's a simple yes or no questions where you look at your graph and answer honestly which one are you, and from there it's gonna give you an answer like, oh, you have a bad hive, nectar, and blessing. That's why you're not making any honey. So, you know, read the hive advice, read how to get more nectar, read the balloon blessing advice if you want to make more honey. That's basically it. Well, how exactly does it work? So, a few months ago, there's a video about some guy who made an entire video game. I kid you not, an entire video game using Google Slide. Fucking Google Slide. We're like 1,000 slides right here. Shout out to Zanzland. So basically, what Zanzland does by assigning every single movement, I kid you not, every single movement, like an arrow key to slide number 1, arrow key to the left is slide number 2, and then slide number 3, and so on. Really over-engineer slide movement. And I thought to myself, wait, if we can make an entire video game using slides, pretty sure we can use the same concept and make a really simple slide to navigation of a yes of a no question. That's basically it. I don't wanna waste too long. I'm guessing even on my own. I'd rather give up and be a run and a run. Parallel universes is such a simple concept. Basically, let's do something fun. Let's say your parents are gonna get divorced soon. So this is you, slide number 1. Is your parent gonna get divorced anytime soon? The answer is the yes universe and no universe. So now, as you can see, I have slide number 1 with 2 arrow that leads to a yes, and that leads to a no. This is a you sad because your family, your mom and dad is gonna get a divorce. This is you also sad because they don't want to get a divorce, but they're still fighting 24/7. Now here's the thing though, this is only 3 slides. It's not that hard, okay? You can handle 3 slides. Here's where it gets complicated, okay? What if the decision is not a yes or no? What if the decision is something more complicated? You know, your mom is cheating or your dad is cheating. So let's say we're gonna make this something simple. You're just cheating in general, just cheating. Yes because of cheating, and then just no, and then no, but your dad still cheats anyway. Now from 3 slides, as we have established before, now it's 5 slides. From one decision, just one parameter. So the parameter I chose is of course macro and then non-macro, and then from macro graph, no graph, holy shit, and then graph is gonna split again with SSA, no SSA, insane. The parameter is now going up and up and up and up. So now hive, good and bad, of course, good, bad nectar, this is good nectar, and then good nectar. This is of course bad hive with bad nectar, and then good nectar, and then bad nectar, we're gonna be bad blessing, and then gonna be good blessing. This is also bad blessing, and then good blessing, bad blessing, good blessing, and bad blessing, good blessing, and then we're gonna do the same thing here as well with good nectar, and then bad. Oh, how many parameters is this? This is just from SSA alone. Now what about this is people who macro with graph? What about people who has no graph? Well, how many parameters now? What about people who don't macro? People who don't macro has 3 types, which is people who can't macro at all, people who can't macro, fuck, so many fucking stuff. Hands up, Gabriella, hands up. Look at this fucking bullshit. Look at it. Look. I've been cooking this shit up, and I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna work now. I have a bad gap, I have a bad nectar, and I have a low balloon blessing. Bad hive, bad. Ooh, would you look at that? I have a good hive, but I have really low nectar, and I have low balloon blessing. Good hive, bad nectar, bad blessing. Holy shit. What the fuck is that werewolf doing? Is he edging? Buddy, stop humping the pumpkin. Yo, that is not healthy. Hey, yeah, my man, that is. Buddy, what are you? But what is bro doing? No, bro. No. Why did you kill bro? Bro was just trying to hump the pumpkin. He was innocent. Oh no, bro. Finally, it's ready. I apologize for the delay because my voice just come back and I'm fully ready to do streaming. Also, my doctor advised that comment down in the comment section below said hydrate Hystine hydrate. Okay, got it. Don't want to ruin my voice box again, but now it's fully working. As you can see, I have everything, best experience in slideshow mode, giving the user some instruction. I have some optional book icon which they can speed run directly into the advice menu for people who has done this multiple times and they just want to go to the advice quickly. They know what they are, and everything is set up. Do you have nectar macro? I also teach the viewer like, oh, if you click this, for the first time user, click this, you're gonna go to this. The only thing left that is incomplete about this whole thing is these two. I can't macro for long and I can't macro at all. These two, I need some time to like build proper advice so to do this efficiently. But if you click this, sorry bro, this advice is still being edited, keep scrolling. Everything should work perfectly now. I don't have to say anything. Just answer this perfectly. Look at your graph. By the way, look at your graph. Do you have any gap here? If you have a lot of gaps here inside of the smaller gap one, you have a bad hive. If you have low nectar, easy. If all 4 is not above 80 to 90%, you have a bad nectar, okay? Blessing, I don't even have to say. If you have a low nectar, you're gonna have a low balloon blessing. It is that simple. Whatever, bad hive, bad nectar, bad blessing, general advice, yada yada yada. It should be ready now. Down in the description below. Just so you know, if this video got a lot of views and gets a lot of support, I'm gonna add more parameter. I'm gonna add the cat macro for long parameter and cat macro at all parameter, okay? Hystine hydrate more, and can you add more parameter into this guy? Comment down in the description below if this advice actually helps you, actually does help you making more honey. Whatever it is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next stream shortened video. I'm back now, baby. I'm back.